Hey everyone, this is Larry Jones with SITECH-INDIANA. Today I want to show you just a quick video on how to export your points. Like say if you as-built right here, I shot in the storm structures STR 240, 241. Let's say these are all just kind of rims. You went through and as-built them and you want to export out a CSV file for whoever may need it. So pretty simple. Go up to the top left menu button, the hamburger button, go down to data management, and then you'll see export measured data. Now that's only going to export the measured data in this work order. So export measured data, and this will pop up. You want a CSV, but you can do custom, but most likely some people still do TXT, but most likely it's a CSV file. The coordinate order is kind of important because Trimble Business Center does you normally set up for PNEZD, but you can change that up. We're going to leave it there. And then include QA data. That is a lot of data. That just kind of tells you everything that went on when you located that point. Most likely you're not going to need to do that, but you can. I will run one here in a second and show you all the data in the CSV file. And then include control points. Normally you don't need to include those. And then include FXL attributes. That would be a feature code library, and you would know if you have a feature code library or not. You would have loaded that up at the beginning of the project. That's more for a little bit more advanced, but most likely you want it unless you knew what a feature code library was for. And that's for Trimble Business Center to read it and bring symbols in and stuff like that. So we're going to turn all those off and say no. And the file name, you can name it what you want. We did storm as-built here, and then we're going to go ahead and put it on our flash drive. You can put it on your data collector and put it somewhere in a folder there if you want, but today most likely people will be just putting it on a flash drive. So we're going to say accept, and successfully exported data to file. So I'm going to pull over here. I'm using an emulator, so I'm on my computer. You can see right here is the storm as built CSV. Let's double click on it. And there they are all. There's the points that we shot in for as built. You got your point, number, northern, eastern, elevation, and the description. So you can kind of stretch those out if you want. And there you can give this to whoever would need the as built or any information that they might want. So let's close out of that. Don't save. And let's do that again. I want to show you what that QA report looks like. Just delete that out of my. Okay. So let's go back up to the menu button. Data management, export measure data. Let's turn on include QA data, and we'll see what that comes up with. I deleted it out of my flash drive, so let's do storm as built again. And success. I'll bring this back over. There it is. Now you can see how it really gave us a lot of information. People might want to see this because it shows the design, and it's a detailed report. You know, the precision, the design. So if someone wants that, you can go ahead and include that in this, but really all they will probably want is the point numbers, the northern, easterns, elevation, and description. So I hope you found this video helpful, and thank you.